about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can
Let's all dance, everybody. Cheers to being yourself, being free, enjoying our time here on this earth, and see you on the next life there is one, not yours. Good morning everyone, it is my last day and it's currently, I think, 16 degrees. It's really hot, the sun's out, and my plan today is to kind of clean up my room. I've got to check out in an hour basically. I've just got a few bits left. I went to Dunkin' Donuts for the last time on this trip, so I'm gonna eat my donut. I had a fat coffee that was about this big. I am gonna check out and dump my stuff downstairs. I just tried to check in, so coming back to the UK, all you need is proof of vaccination and a passenger locator form. I've got my proof of vaccination and I've done the passenger locator form, but I can't check in online, so I'm gonna have to make sure I get there a little bit earlier, just in case there are delays, because on the way here, even though I arrived 3 hours earlier, I didn't get through until like an hour and a half before my flight, so it was kind of a palaver. But yeah, hopefully not too stressful, and that doesn't mean something's gone wrong. But I'm planning on going to Central Park today, so I'm just going through my phone and like mapping out places. I don't know whether to take a city bike or not and just like ride around. I might, but I might also walk. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't worked out how much it costs, so I need to quickly do that and then figure it out. And I, as always, have left everything till the last minute. So I'm gonna have to faff around. There's an office block right across the room from me. The building across from me, the block across. It's so exciting just watching what people are doing. It's actually really interesting. Anyway, I've got my Dunkin'. Let me show you what I got, and then I'm gonna go and like actually sort myself out because I'm gonna be late otherwise. I got the vanilla oh, there's no sprinkles on it. Oh, I didn't say sprinkles, did I? I said vanilla frosted. I'll probably pick you up when I leave the hotel to go to Central Park, because right now my headspace is kind of like all over the place. I've got so much to do, so we shall stop talking and I'll go out and pack. You know, in David Tennant's Regeneration episode when he's like, I don't want to go, there's literally how I feel. They're playing Mabel in the elevator and it was such a bop, and it was like, I feel like such a boss ass. I'm gonna get upset again. I've got to check out like now because my time is running out. I need to go for a wee first. Oh, I don't want to go. This hotel has been really nice and it's in a really good location, literally around the corner from Times Square. It says 5 minutes, it is a 5-minute walk, maybe 4 if you're walking fast. I've had such a good time. The staff have been so lovely here. The rooms are really nice. It's very modern, sleek, cool, edgy, unique. I might just hide under the bed, honestly. But I've got to stop rambling and I've actually got to head out. So I'll do one final pan of the room and one final check, go for a wee, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay, I literally have 7 minutes until I have to check out, so we're going to do a final room goodbye. Goodbye, room. Thank you for being my base for the week. I love you. Thanks, New York. Love ya. Let's go check out. So I'm back and I'm not happy about it. I'm really sad, but that means I get to book New York again. I've already started looking, so I'm very excited. So I'm waiting for my mum. But I need to do an update from yesterday because I didn't, because the airport was too busy and I was too stressed and I was too overwhelmed and I was annoyed that there was no food. So I'll do a debrief when I get back. But for now, I've arrived back. It's cold and I want to be back in New York and sitting in Central Park eating my lunch. So first world problems. Hello, so as you can tell, Rochelle from the present day is finishing this video off. I went to New York in March and I'm filming this in September. Now there are plenty of reasons as to why I've left it so late. One, I came back and I was tired and I was just not feeling up to it. I struggled a lot when I came back in terms of mentally feeling really sad that I came back. There was also the fact that I was editing the other vlogs, and the reason this vlog is that obviously the last one, but it's also come out ages after New York vlog 7 is because I had stuff going on. I was quite busy and also had other content to fill in and it was time sensitive. And then the other reason was that if I ended up editing the last video, that meant this series of vlogs was coming to an end and my trip was coming to an end. So I've been putting it off for a very, very long time, but I wanted to end off the video properly because I said I would talk about it. So on the way back home, I checked in at the airport, like I said, because I couldn't check in prior. And then after, because I got there like 3 hours early because it was an international flight, there's nothing at JFK Airport. I think JFK Airport might be the worst airport I have been to, and considering it is the main, I think it's the main airport of New York, there was nowhere to eat, there was basically nowhere to sit, there was nothing open. The only things that were open were like Dunkin' Donuts and like this weird seedy cafe that no one had heard of with like stuff that had been sitting out all day. Did some work and then got on my plane, and then the flight was pretty standard. Got into Heathrow in the morning. Last day was genuinely such a dream come true because I saw Central Park on TV and films growing up all the time, but just to spend the whole day in New York and just chill at Central Park, I think my favorite part of it was like sitting on the rocks and watching the city and watching everyone do their own thing and like talking to the squirrels and like sitting on the rocks eating my lunch and just watching the world go by. And the breeze, as you can see in this video, the breeze, I was content. I was so happy and it felt like a film. It felt like a movie, and I think my whole trip felt like a film. I just had the best week of my life, and I think that there is nothing that stands out in that week because everything has just been so much fun. Immediately when I got back, I was like, let's look at new flights, let's look at a new hotel. There's so much there, so many opportunities, such a diverse landscape, and it just feels, I've never felt so comfortable in a location ever, and I think that's why I had such a great time. And I just loved seeing the different ways of life, the different people, the different foods, the different smells, the different languages, and it just felt like an accepting world. And I don't know what it was, but that coupled with the whole movie and like glamorous and just like everything is just so like, wow, you feel so small and so insignificant. Yeah, I want to go back in a heartbeat, and I'm already looking for next year. So that is the final New York vlog. I really, really, really hope you have enjoyed them. I've had such a blast teasing them, putting them together, trying something different each time with the music, with the colors, the filters, the way I put it together, the composition, just trying to learn different things whilst I've been doing it. And just editing the footage has brought me so much joy and so much happiness, and I'm so happy that they exist. They feel like my children, honestly. Like, I'm so proud of this body of work and this section of vlogs, but it's also consolidated the idea and my love of travel and how much I enjoy doing it. I love the travel part, but I also love putting it together and telling a story and showcasing my trip, and I've just had had such a fun time doing all of it, and oftentimes I don't enjoy editing because it's such a slog, but every week I've been like, oh yeah, this is so exciting, let's see what I can do this time around. So I really hope that's come through and you've enjoyed my videos, and you've been able to see my growth, I guess, and also been able to live vicariously through me. Like I said, I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolute blast, and I will see you guys in my next set of videos, which will be another set of travel videos, and then more travel videos coming. So there's quite a lot of content still to come because I've had a massive backlog, so I should be covered to the end of the year. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have enjoyed this series. If you have, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for my other vlogs. But till then, take care, stay safe. I might book my New York trip in the meantime, so maybe you'll see more New York vlogs. But till then, take care. Bye.